streets are running and try to beat the masses. Go get yourself some cheap sunglasses. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Spied a little thing and I followed her all night. In a funky fine Levi's and her sweater's kinda tight. She had a West Coast strut that was sweet as molasses.
Alright, let's begin. And where do I begin? What a fucking brutal night last night was. It all started with the Boston-Toronto game. I knew right then and there. Right then and there. I'm fucking... Didn't even watch the game, really. I think I saw maybe the first couple minutes. Then I had other shit I had to do. Other things caught my mind. And I flicked it back over to the Toronto-Boston game with, about a minute 50. It was right around the 2-minute mark. And then, bam! 20 seconds after I flicked it over, fucking Toronto scores. Like, I noticed they were on a power play right away. So I'm riding Boston. My initial thoughts were like, nah, it's 1-1. Ah, shit, it's on a power play. And then I'm like, alright, well, I got the under 6. So it's 1-1. There's less than 2 minutes left in the game. Now it's, that's 3 goals. 2-1. So everything's looking good. Peter pays Paul. It is what it is, right? It'd be nice to have Boston fucking maybe come back and cash and snipe one. That was my, I was like fucking pulling for Boston. That's not exactly what happened. Somehow, we got a push at 6 when the game was 1-1 with 2 minutes left in the fucking game. It was 2-1 with like in what, minute 40? Somewhere around there, minute and a half left in the game. It was 2-1. Like Boston pulled their goalie. Bam, Toronto scores within like 15 seconds. And Boston like almost got the zone fucking like each time. Got the zone on the second one. When fucking was it? Nylander did that little fucking that was the first one, sorry. Nylander spin and put it in. The other one, some fucking I'm not a Leaf fan at all. It pissed me the fuck right off. Like, it's been very dormant. Very dormant. The Leaf fans actually, I'll fucking give them some applause. They've been pretty fucking good. But they're starting to come out of their slumber. They're like fucking hibernating fucking bears. They're not fucking nearly as dangerous as fucking bears. Maybe they're definitely as fucking delirious as sleeping bears when they first wake up. They always say hibernating bears first wake up. They could be fucking dangerous and shit. They gotta feed. That's all they think about. It's like what Leaf fans are right now. All they think about right now is fucking playoffs and think their team's fucking really great all of a sudden. And like fucking, they got fucking the best players in the fucking league again all of a sudden. Even though half of them are just fucking average players. Like Brian Boyle. I've never seen him have so much TV time, fucking radio time, and such a presence on the team in my entire fucking life, man. He is the fucking, he is the piece that's going to fucking bring the fucking parade down to the fucking, Young Street. I've been fucking hearing little rumblings about the parade march. So not only am I losing money on this, but this team that I fucking hate with a passion, I hate them more than any other sports team in the entire world. A bunch of losers. And bam! Bam! 2 fucking empty net goals. I hate the Boston Bruins. I'm a Habs fan. I have a little bit of respect for the Bruins from our fucking battles. But I sure love beating Boston. There's usually 2 teams I don't miss every year. I don't watch a whole lot of hockey. Like, I ain't going to be watching no, like, St. Louis, Minnesota game or something like that. Like, that's just not going to happen. But I watch majority of the Habs games, and I watch definitely all the Habs Leaf games and Habs Bruins games. Like, I try not to miss them. So it's my other fucking arch rival that's fucking allowing this to happen. And Bruce, don't call me Butch Cassidy Kid. Butch Cassidy. Sorry, I fucking messed that right up. But anyways, he's sitting there watching it. Goalie's fucking pulled. I'm like, put the goalie back in. And then the dagger was the Boston comes back and scores. It makes it 4-2. And I'm looking up. And I'm like, seeing like replays and seeing things happening on the TV because I'm looking back from my laptop back and forth. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I happened to look on old Bet365 to see 4-2 final. I'm just like, no. This just didn't fucking happen. So, and then Puerto Rico and fucking the Netherlands. Boom, boom. 2-2 after fucking the first inning. That's 4 runs. Add the over 9.5. I'm like, fucking right, I only need 6 runs. We're looking good here right now. Seeing the video of Tom Brady, jersey thief, for the first time here right now. But anyways. But yeah, these are my plays of the day, supposedly. Not very fucking hot right now. Fucking ice cold. Seen better days. Seen fucking better days for sure, man. Because, like, the first day of the tourney was tough. Second day, fucking clawed back. Built a little bit of it fucking back. And then the weekend was really good. Especially Sunday. Sunday was fucking awesome. Then we go ahead and lose it all last fucking night. Especially on fucking a quarter of it. Fucking on the Boston-Toronto game in that fucking situation. It was fucking awful. But that's why we live and breathe a new day each day. It's a new board. We bounce back. We live to fight another day. The sun's shining. It's the first day of spring. Here in the GTA is fucking awesome. I've been out and about. I got to get back out though, so I got to make this quick. I've already been rambling on. The idea was to make it quick, but I can't even fucking believe my... I was in shock. I was in shock. I couldn't even react to what the hell was going on. But anyways, we're going to start back on the Frozen Pond tonight. I do kind of like the board tonight. I do like it. We got a full slate of games in the NHL tonight. But I got 2 plays for you. Speaking of the Boston Bruins, they host the Ottawa Senators, who are just ahead of them in the playoff race. Like the Atlantic's, not very fucking good. You look at the Metropolitan and you look at the Atlantic and you're like, the Metropolitan's going to beat the crap out of each other. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Washington's probably going to get, Boston, Toronto, something like that. So, that's fair. But, like, fuck, man. Maybe we need to rethink the playoff thing a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And all these crazy points and fucking columns and shit like that. But the Boston Bruins, they host the Ottawa Senators. The Bruins are minus 185 on the money line. Total in this game is 5.5 pucks. Now, I like the Ottawa Senators. The Ottawa Senators are 8-2 against the Bruins in their last 10 games. Plus 165, you're getting the Senators on the money line. You're getting a Boston Bruins team that's playing its second game of a back-to-back. Maybe Hadobin's in net. We'll see. We've been seeing a couple goalies play back-to-backs now as the season progresses into its latter stages here. But I like the Ottawa Senators to clip the Boston Bruins tonight at plus 165 on the money line. Now the San Jose Sharks, they're in Minnesota to take on the Wild. The Wild are minus 165 on the money line. They've been struggling lately. Struggling! Total in this game is 5 pucks. I like the over. I like the over 5. Now there's a lot of juice with that over. I grabbed it a little earlier at minus 140. It's up to minus 150 now. And I wouldn't be shocked if the Sharks get this one done. I haven't leaned towards the Sharks. I haven't clicked on them. Minnesota's been struggling a lot. But I like the over in this game. We're going to see some goals in the San Jose Sharks-Minnesota Wild game. Now we'll move over to the hard court. We'll start with some NIT action. And the NIT wasn't nice to us. Boise State got fucking blown out. But we're going to go right back at it. TCU, they host Richmond. The Texas Christian University Horned Frogs, Richmond Spiders. TCU, they're laying 8 points. Total in this game is 149. I like the under. I think Richmond comes to play and holds TCU. I don't think TCU, if they're going to win, they're going to blow them out. If not, I think it's going to be a tight game. I like the under 149 in this game. In Mississippi, they host Georgia Tech. Now, I've been riding Georgia Tech not a lot lately. We picked them in spots. The spots we have picked them, we've been very fortunate with Georgia Tech. But it's time to hop off a Georgia Tech train. Mississippi, they're laying 5.5 points. Total's 144. I just think Mississippi's the more talented, more athletic, the better team. Big home court advantage. I like Mississippi at minus 5.5. And over in the NBA, Golden State Warriors beat down Oklahoma City last night. I had the over. Yeah, that didn't cash. It was an awful fucking night last night. But the Chicago Bulls, they're in Toronto to take on the Raptors. And how can you not take the Chicago Bulls? Raptors are laying 7.5. Total's 197.5. I like the Chicago Bulls at plus 7.5. And what do I have to say? Anyone around Toronto knows the fucking history between Toronto and Chicago. Toronto just can't beat Chicago. They just can't beat them. I think this is going to be a very close game, though. It's going to come down to the last couple shots in the fourth. And some late night action. The LA Lakers, they host the Clippers. The Clippers are just fucking way better than the LA Lakers. The LA Lakers are sad team. Total's 221.5. Don't really have a say in that. But the Clippers, they're laying 9.5 points. I say the Clippers win by double digits. You can find my work on Twitter at kjohnstonmikedup. You can find my work on my blog site, kylejohnstonmikedup.wordpress.com. And remember, if you're not laying money down the table, you're not winning.